on, guys? September 5th, 2023. It's Tuesday, the Tuesday after Labor Day, and we had a pretty busy day today. So first up, we're going to start off with the maintenance here. And I don't really get into too much of the maintenance, but I want to go over something that I think gets overlooked a lot, or it doesn't get enough attention, and that's the condensate drain. So we're going to go over that as our first call. And then, yeah, we'll move on from there. So check it out. You guys, check out all this condensate pan stuff we have here. We have the gel tabs contractor pack. Each tab treats up to 5 tons. These are the big blue ones here. Look at those monsters. Yeah, they're pretty big. So this one here, we have gel tabs. Each tab treats up to 3 tons. So these are going to be your larger ones for your larger systems, and these are going to be for your smaller ones. These gel tabs, we're going to use those today. And then we have this for very large systems, the pure cool green. So this prevents drain pan overflows naturally. So one strip treats up to 10 tons for 4 to 6 months. Look at that thing. That sticks right into your drain pan there. And then we have this smaller one here. One tablet treats up to 3 tons for 6 months. So yep, these things will stick right to the condensate pan. All right, but today we got a ductless unit and a split system heat pump. We'll be using these on. So let's take a look. You want to make sure you find your breaker. Indoor HVAC. And turn it off before you get started. Now I've just cleaned the coil using Evap Fresh. So we've got a lot of chemical still in here. So we're going to want to clean all that out first before we put any gel tabs or any type of condensate treatment, pan treatment in there. So we're just going to take some water right now. Just water in a jug. And just go ahead and pour that in there and flush what we can out. Now, it's not a bad idea to take a brush or something and try to clean out any little bit of slime or anything that's in your pan here. I like to just take a brush and just kind of clean out what I can here. All right, then we're going to follow that up with a little more water, being careful not to dump too much at one time so you don't overwhelm the pan and it start running out everywhere. All right, the next thing you want to do is actually clear the condensate drain line itself. So on this application, I have a union right here that I can take off. Not all of them will have this. Excuse me. Sometimes you'll have a clean out tee here, or sometimes you might not have anything at all. And in that situation, you would want to probably cut the pipe and put a clean out tee in. And it makes it good because once you do it, it's there, and you won't have to worry about disconnecting it or putting a coupling in every time. So this one, there's a union here, kind of a weird situation here. It comes down, then the trap is right here. But yeah, so we'll disconnect this union here, and this is where we'll actually clear it from. All right, now that we have our drain line disconnected, we can use some sort of either blowout device, or you could hook a piece of tubing up here, or you can go a real BA and blow it out with your mouth. But that's pretty nasty, so I wouldn't recommend putting your mouth on it. So what I'm going to use is the CashApp by Nu-Calgon, and I'll put a link in the description to get this. So this is their newer one. This one does either 16 gram cartridges or 20 gram cartridges, but you know, there's other brands that look like this. This is like an older style one you can pick up, but I'll link in the description how to purchase this one here. So yeah, we're going to take this end and we're going to put it right here on this side, and then we're going to blow this condensate drain out. All right, we're actually going to load our cartridge in this end here, and then we're going to find our 16 gram side and screw it on there and tighten that down. And yeah, we're just going to put this end on this side, and then we're going to hit this button here, and it's going to blow anything in that drain line out. All right. Now that condensate line is clear. So we're going to just set that right back there, because now we're going to want to flush this out with more water now. All right, now here's where a T would really come in handy at, but I have access to my drain pan and coil here. So I'm just going to take some more water and just kind of pour it just right on the, like I said, we want to be careful not to overwhelm the pan, because that's not hard to do. You can see I've already overwhelmed it a little bit. This pan is not used to a constant flow. It's just used to a steady drip, basically, and a steady stream. So we just want to be careful. I'm out here in a garage, so making a mess really isn't that big a deal. We're just going to pour a little bit more. And we're just going to keep doing that over and over, and making sure we have a good flow going through our condensate. And we want to listen to make sure our condensate pump comes on too, which is right here on my application. Here we go, my pump just came on and it's clearing out. All right, now that we know our pan is clear, our line is clear, our trap is clear, and we know our pump is working, we're going to use the gel tabs. I'm using this kind today. This one treats up to 3 tons. We have a 2-ton system here, and each tab lasts for about 3 months. So we're going to take this tab right here, and we're just going to try to get it as close to the drain as possible without impeding the flow. And we're going to just move it up a little bit, right about here. And this will actually stick to the bottom of the drain pan, and it will not move. And as the condensate flows over it, it will help keep this condensate drain line clear. So we're going to put one there, and actually, just for good measure, we're going to take and we're going to put one in the condensate pump, just to make sure that stays clear also. So yeah, that's about it. Now we can put this back together and we're good to go. All right, I've also got this pure cool green tab I want to use on the ductless unit in here. Now this is a green way of doing it. It's environmentally friendly, so it's an all natural product. So we're going to put this in the ductless unit. All right, you can see where our drain hole is there, and we're going to take our tab and we're just going to put it right in there and make sure it sticks to the drain pan. Bam. And as that condensate pours over it, it will help keep that clear. And let's move it up a little bit. It will stick there and not move, so we'll be good there. All right, guys, we're headed to Cambridge right now. We got 2 no cooling calls at the complex that I do a lot of work at up here. Yeah, just got just the notes I got in the description of the call slip is no cooling for the one, and it's no cooling for the other. So we'll go take a look and see what is going on here. So let's get going. Okay, I take that back. So I just did read a note on this one I'm headed to that the coil froze completely and there's a possible refrigerant leak. So I think it came in this morning, maybe it came in the other day, I'm not sure, but hopefully it's thawed out so we can do a leak search on it. All right, we got a right brand new filter in here. Okay, so it's been off. All right, it's not froze up anymore. Anytime you see a right brand new filter, you get suspicious. That's for sure. We got our turn back on now. Anytime you see a brand new filter in there, especially in a complex like this, you get leery. So hopefully it wasn't just a clogged filter that the maintenance department changed before I got here, but we're going to go over everything. We're going to check our pressures, do a leak search on it and whatnot. And yeah, see if we can find an issue. It doesn't look like to me we're in a low refrigerant condition here. The charge actually looks pretty good. So either our filter was plugged or possibly our blower motor dropped out. I'm leaning more towards plugged filter, but I have seen these blower motors stop intermittently before, so I can't rule that out altogether. So I'm gonna try to keep an eye on it for a few more minutes. Looks like my subcoolant is going away. And that's probably because I'm right in the sun here. I'm gonna see if I can get some shade on that. Yeah, I got a false temperature here probably with the sun beating on it. All right, that's a little better. About 3 degrees of subcooling. I moved it over here in the shade a little more. Yeah, there's no refrigerant issue here at all. Yeah, not real sure what happened with that one, but guess we'll find out in time if something else is going on. So headed over to another one in that same complex, but drop a super thanks if you're feeling generous today. So let's go check out this other one. All right, this one, new one here said freeze up too, so thaw it out now. Let's take a look. Yeah, the dreaded tap. So, yep. Probably pretty low on refrigerant. That's a cute little hammer. Hey, Pupper. What is it? What are you doing? What is it? What are you doing? Oh, good guy. That's a good guy. All right, let's see here. Probably do a leak search on this baby. See where it's all went. That one there, I just put a coil in, I do believe. Yeah, because I remember this dog kennel here being right across the way. So yep, it was that guy right there. I just put a coil in. Well, I started with the usual suspect, which is up here, and it was a good place to start. Yeah. So, we're doing another coil. Just check over here for shoots and giggles. I don't know if it's our specific application where it's just these coils suck. But then if we ain't done a bunch of them. Yeah, the exact same spot every time. That's where that one was leaking from too. And I diagnosed one other one that was leaking there. Crazy, man. Yeah, you can tell it's kind of, this dirt is oil stained. Yeah, guys, so we're getting a coil for that one. It looks like that's got to be, I know myself, I've diagnosed at least 12 to 15 of those at that complex with leaky condenser coils. One's in that exact same location. This is no exaggeration. There's had to have been at least 6 to 8 of those in that exact same spot that have been leaking. So we're gonna do another one. So yeah, that first one though, I'm pretty sure that was a clog filter because I know this maintenance guy, and I'm surprised he called saying it was froze up, knowing that he just changed that filter, but because I've got on him about that before, but I couldn't find any issues with it. But like I said earlier, I have seen those motors trip out intermittently, and they've bit me before because I've diagnosed something or thought there wasn't an issue, and then come to find out the motor had been stopping intermittently. So that may be the issue with that one. I'm just not sure. I didn't have enough there to go off of, so everything looked like it was working. So told the maintenance guy, if it does happen again, try to take notice if the blower is turning or not. If it isn't, then I'll have to get you a blower. This maintenance guy is not very HVAC savvy, but I have showed him a few things here and there since I've been going there to try to help me out when he calls or when I come by. So we'll see what he does, but either way, we got to get a coil for that one. So yep. But all right, guys, that's going to be it for this one. I'm headed home now. I did more calls today, but I just didn't film any of it. I try to film a little bit of everything, but sometimes it's just not feasible. And then sometimes if I film everything, the videos will be an hour or so long. So try to keep the videos under 20 minutes. So you know, sometimes it doesn't always work out, but all right, guys, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new here, and I will catch you guys on the next one.